Jays fans, this one's going to be a short one. I'm going to tell you right then and there, this video is not going to be very long. You know why? The Jays lost 3-0 to the New York Mets. Pete Alonso was a 2-run bomb in the bottom half of the first inning off of Steven Matz. Then off of Ryan Borucki in the bottom of the 8th, he hits a solo bomb. And that's it for the offense. Pitching staff for the Blue Jays, not bad. Matz, after the 2-run bomb in the first inning, really settled down and was great the rest of the way. Ryan Borucki, other than the home run, Simber was good, Saucedo was good. But the offense, the Jays had 3 hits. Kevin Biggio, Randall Grichuk, and welcome back, Alejandro Kirk. That was it. Nobody else got anything offensively for the Toronto Blue Jays. They had 3 hits and they struck out 9 times. That was an ugly performance offensively by the Toronto Blue Jays. The last 3 games have been terrible. But you know what we talked about in the last few videos? Starting pitching so important, this and that. Your starting pitcher only gave up 2 runs over 5 2/3. He was great. Your offense just shriveled up to nothing. I don't know what it is with this team, man. The runs, is this the definition of a young team? I mean, I guess so. But man, it's hard to watch sometimes. You watch this team get on a roll and beat the living snot out of the Texas Rangers. Just absolutely clobber them. In the 3-game series, I think it was 25-2. They absolutely laid a beat down. And then in your next 3, 2 against the Red Sox, 1 today against the Mets, you flat out just fall apart. And this is the worst time to do so. We talked about before the Red Sox series how it was the biggest series of the year. Well, you lost both those games. And this was kind of that in-between series between both Red Sox series is this one against the Mets. And you lose game 1. If I'm not mistaken, if Oakland wins today or if they've already won today, the Jays are already 6 back of a wild card spot. Remember at the All-Star break, this team was only 2.5 back? Look where that's gone. Or maybe it was after the Texas series, they were 2.5 back. But they were right there. And then a stretch of bad play, and you're 6 games back. You're probably, 9 games back in the division, 10 games back in the division, something like that. I mean, the whole mentality for the front office is starting to change right now. And it's really hard to watch. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. didn't get anything going today. Bo Bichette got nothing going today. George Springer, Teoscar Hernandez, Marcus Semien, nothing. Not a single hit for any of those guys today. But we're not even going to talk about that. I don't want to talk about that anymore because that was it was that bad. Pitching staff, that's what I'm going to talk about because that's half decent of a positive to take away from a game like this. As I mentioned, Steven Matz got the start, and after the 2-run bomb from Pete Alonso in the first inning, he settled in real nicely. He went 5 2/3, allowed 4 hits, 2 runs, walked 3, but he struck out 5. So after those 2 runs, he didn't allow anything. He was great the rest of the way, keeping the Jays in the ballgame. What do I always say? You want to give your team a chance to win, and he did that today. Adam Simber came out there to get the 1 out there in the 6th inning, did a job. And then Tyler Saucedo went out there in the 7th inning, did a job. Went an inning, no hits, no walks, strikeout. He was great. And then Ryan Borucki went an inning, allowed 2 hits, 1 run, the solo bomb to Pete Alonso there in the bottom of the 8th inning. Struck out 2. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if Matz gave up the 2-run bomb to Alonso or the solo bomb by Ryan Borucki off of Alonso in the 8th inning. You had 3 hits. If I'm not mistaken, they were all singles. And you had nothing going. No matter how good the pitching staff was, you lose. Your pitching staff allowed 3 runs against. 3! And you find a way to lose. I don't know what else to say, guys. The team is now 48-45, only 3 games above 500 now, and playoff hopes are dwindling fast. But all we can do now is look towards the next game. And tomorrow's game is at 7:10 against the New York Mets as Hyun Jin Ryu gets the ball for the Blue Jays against former Blue Jay, who I think we all miss very dearly, Taijuan Walker, who either he's coming off a really bad start. I remember that one awful outing that he had against the Pittsburgh Pirates. I don't know if that was his last one or the one before that, but for the Blue Jays, they got to come out and they got to get their hitting shoes going. They got to find a way to swing the bats, and no matter what. And Walker's been good all year long. Other than that, his last couple. But expect good things because he's a damn good pitcher. And if you want to even sniff around a playoff spot, you got to get on a roll. As I've said, guys, time in and time out, I'm going to leave it with this. I'm not even going to look at the standings until this Jays team decides to be 10 games over 500. And if they don't, well, then there's no point even looking at the standings because it's no use. They hit that 10 game over 500 mark, I'll look at the standings and see, okay, well, where do we stand here? But until then, there's really no point in stressing yourself out over scoreboard watching other teams. Because in the end, the Blue Jays have to win. And they're so up and down like a flipping roller coaster this season. Yes, I understand the two different homes are about to have a third one coming back to Toronto. I understand that. But the situation, it is what it is. And you got to find a way to do a job when you're not at your A game. You got to find a way to scrap runs across. The Jays didn't do that today. All right? I'm going to leave it. This is one of the shorter videos I've done on this channel. But, I mean, what else is there to say? What else can you say from a game like this? You guys can go nuts in the comments below if that's what you want to do. But you know what, guys? That is going to do it for this one. If you enjoyed the video and did not enjoy the game today, smack the like button. Do appreciate that. Hit the subscribe button if you guys have not already. Comment down below your thoughts on the video, your thoughts on the game. Would you like, would you not like from the game for the Toronto Blue Jays standpoint? Twitter is down below for myself. Follow up, send me a DM, all that great stuff. The Instagram link is down below, so follow up there if you have not done so already. And I will talk to you guys, Jays Edition, as well. So I don't think I'll be able to talk to you guys tomorrow night. It might have to be a two games in one video on Sunday. I apologize in advance if that's the case. It probably will be, but I'll let you guys, well, I won't let you guys know. I'm assuming that's the way it's going to happen tomorrow. So just giving you the heads up there that that's probably what's going to happen over the next 24 hours, all right? So, but we'll talk to you guys no matter what. Talking about two games, and I hope the next time I talk to you guys, it's about a series win and winning back-to-back games against the New York Mets. I hope and pray that's the case, all right? So you know what, guys? Thank you so much for listening and watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. We'll talk to you guys then.